Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I have something really exciting planned. We are going to be taking a little day trip into Manhattan today because there is a Pokemon event happening here in New York City and I could not be more excited. You know, I feel like for somewhere called New York City, the city that never sleeps, we don't actually get a lot of Pokemon events going on here. We don't get a lot of Pokemon entertainment, a lot of Pokemon events that I can just go out to and enjoy. So whenever one is available to me, you best believe I will be going. So I heard about this event through an email that I got from the Pokemon company because, as y'all probably know from the plushies in the background and from just my general, aura and vibe, I buy a lot of Pokemon merchandise. It's a bit of a problem. So as I am someone who buys a lot of merchandise, I do keep up with the emails from the Pokemon company, and so they sent an email that there is an event here in New York City for Pokemon TCG, the Scarlet and Violet new decks that are coming out, which is going to be the Surging Sparks, and it is all very, very exciting. So I got an email that was happening, and they are going to be having some photo ops, some free giveaways, but most of all, it is going to be the Pokemon Stellar Maze. This is going to be my first time ever going to an in-person Pokemon event like this. I have never been to any of the World Championships. I've never been to any kind of anything for Pokemon before in terms of anything out in the wild. And I'm used to being a nerd out in public, but I'm not used to seeing a lot of other nerds out in public. So this should be very fun for me. I'm very, very excited. And of course, traveling out into the city for any kind of event is always fun to have a little adventure. And I'm happy that I get to bring you guys along with me today. If you are excited for a little Pokemon adventure here in New York City today, make sure to go down below, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel to see more content of mine. My name's Dominic. I make a lot of Pokemon and Zelda and just gamer-related content in general, so if that sounds right up your alley, then go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you don't miss anything. But of course, what kind of day trip would it be if I didn't fulfill my caffeine addiction? So we are going to be first going out to go ahead and get some coffee. I don't know where yet, but I'm going to decide to get some coffee before I go in. I also do have work today. That is unfortunate. So I'm gonna get some coffee, I'm gonna head to work, and then after work, I'm gonna head with some friends of mine out to the Pokemon event, and I guess I'll see y'all then. But first, we absolutely need some coffee, okay? Dominic doesn't work without caffeine. The mirror maze in here. Oh my god. Look at all look at everything. Ignore the shoes. I'm coming from work. Don't look at the shoes. Don't talk about it. We're talking about the shirt. Here we are at the maze, and I'm kind of lost in here. It's kind of fun, but here we are. Follow me. Definitely lost, but I love all the little type symbols on the ground. It's so adorable. Let me see if I can get some in here. It's so freaking cute, you guys. So the maze was actually a lot shorter than I thought it was, and it's a lot easier to get through than I thought it was. I'm just dumb. What happened? Okay, it's back. We're back. Okay. Alright, so we got this adorable little bag here that is so freaking cute on the front. I will be reusing this. And then inside We have this whole pack of cards. I don't know if they're different, but I got the Zapdos one. I'm very, very excited. And everything is just so adorable in here because it's so like glittery and fun. It looks like you're actually in a Tera cave here, and they have the little Tera crystals everywhere. It's so freaking cute. Alright, we are back at the apartment, and I got my little tote bag here. And to wrap up this video today of a nice little trip into the city for some Pokemon stuff, which is always nice. Always nice to be going out and doing Pokemon stuff. But we are going to be unwrapping some of these Pokemon cards that I got today. I'm very excited to unwrap this because this is one of my first like deluxe battle packs that I'm going to be getting. I think this comes with like a preset kind of thing inside of it, so I'm very, very excited. I think it's all electric type based, so that's fun. We are also going to be opening up our two little packets inside that we got, as well as the pack, which is just two random packets from the Stellar Crown set, and both of them are very, very cute. Love the art on the covers. I'm a huge fan of Terapagos and the Tera crystals. I think that all of it was just really, really well designed, especially that the event had the Tera crystals everywhere. I think that it was just really, really fun and exciting to go to, and the art was all really, really cool to look at. I think that's personally one of my favorite things about Pokemon cards in general, is I just like looking at the art. I'm not even someone who really knows how the Pokemon card game works at all. Like, I've never really played. The only card game I've ever really played is Yu-Gi-Oh! So I don't know nothing about how to play the game. So let's go ahead and start off with our tiny packs before we get into this behemoth of a card pack over here that I'm very excited for. So let's start off with the Cinderace one. So let's go ahead and give a little open. If I can even get it open. How do y'all get these things open? All right, I think we're onto something. I think we're onto something here. There we go. Okay, you gotta like tear into it a little bit by like just like pulling and, you know, hoping for the best and praying. And then, all right, ooh, here we go. All right, so we have, let's do this right in the camera so everybody can see exactly, focus in. We have Cyclizar. We have, I can't even see, Medicham. I'm not even wearing my glasses, y'all. I'm like struggling to read. If you can see me behind the cards, I'm like, what are we looking at? We have Medicham over here. We have, is that a Lilip fossil? Ooh, the root fossil. Nice, nice. We have Froakie. I can see that one. We have Veluza. Okay, awesome. I don't have many Gen 9 Pokemon cards, so that's always fun. Oh, it's a Swalot. I genuinely could not tell what that is, but it's a Swalot with its mouth open. That's hilarious. Next up is a berry of some kind. Why this looks like a devil fruit? A papaya berry. Next up is Tauros. Always love a good Tauros card, and that one is really nice art here, actually. I really like this a lot, and it's a little bit shiny as well. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but it's definitely a little bit shiny. Whoa, go ahead and look at this card. This one is really nice. It is shimmery and shiny and gold and crystally. It is the Area Zero Underdepth. Ooh, we have an Archaludon with a nice little silver lining and edge around it. And then ending off with a basic fire energy. I mean, basic. All right. I mean, I think the two winners of this pack are for sure the Archaludon and the Area Zero Underdepth. All right, next up is the little Terapagos pack, and I'm hoping that in this one we get something exciting, because I think the Archaludon was definitely the winner of that last one, as well as the Area Zero Underdepth. But I'm looking for a cool legendary, maybe like a cool shiny kind of I don't know how the cards work. Are shiny Pokemon in the cards? Definitely let me know down below, because I don't collect Pokemon cards enough to know if shiny Pokemon are in them. But if they are, then I absolutely would be interested in looking for them. So let's go ahead and start off with our pulls. We got Meryl. Always love a good Meryl. We got Gossifleur. I recently made a video where I talked about some non-memorable Pokemon or least memorable Pokemon that I forget about, and Gossifleur happened to be one of them. So I will never forget Gossifleur again, because now I own a card with Gossifleur on it to be reminded of Gossifleur's existence. So we got Gossifleur up next. We got Electabuzz. I told y'all, I'm not even wearing my glasses, so I'm looking in my reader trying to see so hard right now. Comfey. I like Comfey. I think Comfey is very, very cute. It's a very, very cute Pokemon. Another Veluza. Okay, we got double Veluzas here. I'm not mad at that at all. Tornadus. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. Tornadus. I think that that is a pretty cool artwork of Tornadus here. I really enjoy this one a lot. That one's pretty cool. Tornadus is not my favorite of the genies, but I definitely think that this is a really cool looking artwork for the card. Next up is a new trainer from the Scarlet and Violet DLC, Crispin. I think that Crispin is really fun. He reminds me of Soma from Food Wars. If any of y'all have watched Food Wars, definitely check it out. It's a really fun anime. Not for everybody. Not for everybody, but it's very, very fun. I enjoy it a lot, and Crispin reminds me of that. Next up is a shiny looking Crobrawler, and that's pretty fun. I like whenever the cards have this like holographicness to them. Clang! We got a little Clang here that is also shiny as well, which is fitting because Clang is made of steel. Hopefully a shiny taking care of itself. Clang is nice. After Clang, we got... Oh my goodness, y'all, gorgeous. Okay, so not only am I obsessed with Hydrapple, because Hydrapple is an incredible new Pokemon. Definitely, like our Chaladon, one of the best new Pokemon that I think has been introduced in the generation in the DLC. Hydrapple's amazing. And we end off with a Psychic one. No big deal, no big whoop. But this one, honestly, I think this is going to be the winner of these packets right here. These two little packs, this is the winner. Definitely Hydrapple. Amazing, amazing card. And finally, for our free pack that we got from the event, we got our Deluxe Battle Deck, and hopefully this is easier to open up than some of those little packets, because I would assume that a box would be easier to open. Maybe it's me, you know, maybe I just don't even think about how maybe it's my fault. Maybe I'm just dumb and I can't open up these boxes. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's user error. All right, so just gonna go ahead and open it up from the side. I think that's gonna be the easiest way here, and ooh, we got some stuff to look at. So like I said, I have never gotten one of these battle decks or pre-made things before, so this is all new to me. We got prize cards. I think this is a battle mat. Maybe that's what they're called. It's a mat for playing with the cards on. This looks, I would say, very, very cute here, if you can see that. It's a cute one. I like the back of it. It says Deluxe Battle Deck with all the electricity around it. Very, very cute. I have some play mats of my own that are not made of paper, and so I definitely, whenever I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards back in the day, I would use one of those. We got some little tokens here for what looks to be fire and poison, I believe, but it could also be Scarlet and Violet. You never know, could also be that. It looks like we have some cards and a coin that are in the front before I get into the actual deck itself, which is very cute here with the electric logo on the front. So it looks like just in the front of the deck, in the front of the plastic packaging, we have 3 cards. We have our Miraidon, which of course, amazing. As a Violet person myself, this Miraidon card is just amazing. Then we got 2 Zapdos cards as well, which again, very fitting for the pack. Both of them are very cute. I love the artwork and I love the shine. I think that Zapdos is a very, very cool legendary, so happy to get that as well, but definitely a big fan of the Miraidon card for sure. Also got this cute little Zapdos coin, and when I was younger and I started collecting Pokemon cards, I used to get these coins a lot. I sometimes used to buy Pokemon card packs just purely for the coins. Purely for these freaking coins on the front. That's all I cared about. I just wanted the little souvenir coins because I thought they were cute. I didn't care what cards I got. I just wanted the coins. All right, so opening up the deck here, let's go ahead and see what kind of battle deck it is. I'm assuming mostly electric type Pokemon, duh. Now, this is a lot of cards. This is a lot of cards to be going through. So we are just gonna do a quick little lightning round of all of these cards. And you know what? Let me get my glasses. Let me get my glasses so I'm not struggling to read over here. All right, we're back and I have glasses. I can see, I have vision, I have eyeballs. Pawmi. We got Professor Sada, Electric Energy, Pawmo, got Rhyme, we got an Ultra Ball, got, what the heck is this? What is that? An electric generator. I don't know what that does, but it sure looks cool. We got a Nest Ball. We got more electric energy. Got something else that I don't know what that is. That is a Bravery Charm. Interesting. I'm sure for people who play TCG, you're looking at me right now and you're like, what? Do you even know what you're talking about? No, I don't. I don't know what I'm talking about. I like looking at the artwork, okay? The artwork is what does it for me. Next up is Hawlucha. Big fan of Hawlucha. Our first non-electric type Pokemon in this deck. Very, very interesting. We have a trainer card. We have another Ultra Ball. We have, I believe that's another trainer card. Rika! Yes, Rika is a fantastic, fantastic trainer card. Very happy to get Rika. More electric energy. Tommy. What is that? Earthen Vessel. An Earthen Vessel. I don't know what the heck that is, but I got a card for it now. So if you want an Earthen Vessel card, I got one. We got another trainer card. We got electric energy. Nest Ball. Electric energy, a switch. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these are exactly the same cards. We're just getting a lot of electric energy, a lot of Pawmos, a lot of Pawmies, but I know it's a set. I know it's a built deck, so you probably want multiples of these cards. At least that's what I remember from my Yu-Gi-Oh days. We have another Professor Sada. We have another rhyme. Boss's Orders, which is Getsis from Black and White, which this is a character in Pokemon that tried to kill you. Do we ever talk about that enough? We don't talk about that enough. This character tried to kill you in Pokemon Black and White. I just needed to talk about that real fast. Another Earthen Vessel. I got 2 of them now. We are getting close to the end of the deck, y'all, so let's see if there's anything interesting at the end here. We got another Charm, another Electric Energy, another Electric Energy, and I guess we're ending on an Electric Energy. Alright, so nothing super special in that deck, but we do have the Zapdos card, the Miraidon cards, so I think that this deck overall is probably very, very good, very well put together. I wish I knew more to talk about it, but I'm sure all of you hardcore Pokemon TCG fans out there just looking at this deck and looking at the cards would know exactly how to play with it. I'm sure you all know exactly what to do with it. But just to talk about the event in general for the Pokemon Surging Sparks, I think that it was a really fun event to go to. It was just essentially the maze, and then there was a lot of photo opportunities with the cards, which of course you saw the footage of, and I think that it was just a really fun experience. It was only for 2 days here in the city. It was for Saturday and Sunday, and I went on Sunday. I went with some friends of mine, and it was a really, really good time. Honestly, I love whenever they do events that I can actually go to, because it's not all the time that I'm able to just, you know, travel across the country or travel across the state. So whenever they have something in New York City, I'm really, really excited that I can actually attend them, especially when they are free. You don't have to pay to get in or anything. It was a completely free event. They gave you free merch. It was amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend that if you live anywhere near one of these free Pokemon events that you definitely go check it out. Even if it's just for the photo opportunities, even if it's just for the free Pokemon cards, y'all, it was a fun freaking time. And yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for joining me on my little adventure today to the Pokemon Surging Sparks event. And I hope to see you in my next video. Take these glasses off. I'm not Clark Kent. Bye.